Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Civil Edu Next. Myself Maitri Dave, Assistant Professor at LG Institute of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to discuss about the term building services. So let us begin our lecture number 2 for that, right? But let us recall what we have learned in previous lecture, right? So basically we have discussed 3 topics in which the first one is all about introduction to building services. Then we have seen the house water connection, and lastly we have seen the water piping systems in the building, right? So let us discuss what we are going to learn in today's lecture. So basically for today's lecture our topic 1 is all about house drainage system. Then the topic 2 is followed by the component of house drainage system, and lastly we will see the system of plumbing, right? So without wasting much time, let us begin with the topic 1, which is house drainage system. So here I can say the first term which is required is what is house drainage system. Then we will see the aim of house drainage, and lastly the principle of house drainage, right? So let us begin with the first term, that is what is a house drainage system is. So here I can say a building is provided with a drainage system to discharge effectively the sewage of the building into the public sewer, right? So that is the concept you can see clearly on this screen, right? Even the domestic sewage or the sewage from the building includes the human excreta as well as the discharge from the bathrooms, kitchens, lavatories, etc. and is collected by the building sewers and finally discharged into the public sewer, right? So that is the concept, where the principles and the procedures to be followed while constructing and laying sewer lines in private buildings are referred as the house drainage, right? So that is the concept of house drainage system. Now let us understand the aim of house drainage system. For that, I can say the main aim is to maintain healthy condition in the building, right? Even we have to dispose of wastewater as early and as quickly as possible, right? Even we have to avoid the entry of foul gases from the sewer or the septic tanks, right? At the same time, we have to facilitate the quick removal of foreign matter. For example, I can say the human excreta, right? Even we have to collect and remove waste matters systematically, right? So these all are the aim of house drainage system. Now let us understand the principle of house drainage system, right? So here I can say for the proper design and construction of house drainage, the following principles should be followed. It means the first principle says it is advisable to lay the sewers by the side of the building rather than the below the building, right? Even all the drains should be laid straight between the inspection chambers, avoiding the sharp bends and junction as far as possible, right? Even the house drain should be connected to the public sewers only. And the lavatory block should be so located that the length of drainage line is minimum, right? So we can even say the house drainage should contain enough trap at suitable points for its efficient functioning. Even the joints of sewer should be watertight and should be properly tested before putting the drainage line to the use, right? At the same time, I can say the lateral sewers should be laid at a proper gradient so that they can develop self-cleansing velocity. Even I can say the size of drain should be sufficient so that they do not overflow at the time of maximum discharge, right? Even the layout of house drainage system should permit easy cleaning and removal of obstructions. Even the entire system should be properly ventilated from the starting point to the final point of the disposal, which is very important, right? Even the house drain should be disconnected to the public sewer by the provision of an intercepting trap. All the materials and fitting of the drainage system should be hard, strong and resistant to corrosion action, right? Even the entire system should be so designed that the possibilities of formation of airlocks, siphonage and under deposits are minimized, right? Lastly, I can say the rainwater pipe should drain out rainwater directly into the street gutters from where it is carried to the storm water drain. So these all are the principles of house drainage, right? So that we have understand under the topic the house drainage system, right? Now let us move to the topic number 2, which is components of house drainage system. So here the first term that we are going to discuss is traps. Then it is followed by the pipes, and lastly we will see the sanitary fittings. So let us discuss first what are the traps, right? So here I can say the device which is connected at the end of soil pipe or the waste pipe to stop the entry of fall gases inside the building is known as the trap, right? Here you can see a clear picture of a trap is there, right? Even bent pipe in the shape of U which always remain full of water, that is known to us, right? The vertical distance between the crown and the deep of the trap is always known as the water seal. Even the portion always remain full of the water, as we already know, right? We have observed this kind of condition in our houses, right? Even the water seal varies from 75 mm to 100 mm, right? Water seal is required to prevent the entry of fall gases in the building from the drains. So this is very important. So that is all about traps. Now let us understand the classification of trap. So here I can say it is classified according to shape and according to use. Let us understand first according to shape. So it is known as the P trap, which resembles the shape of the letter P. The legs are at right angle to each other and it is provided with pipelines from urinals, latrines or bathrooms to prevent fall gases from entering the house, right? This is the example how it look like, right? As the shape of P. The next term according to shape is the Q trap, where it resembles the shape of letter Q, where the legs meet at an angle other than the right angle. It is provided with the domestic drainage line according to the position of the site, right? Which is very clear in this figure. The next term is the S trap. So here it resembles the shape of the letter S. Both legs are parallel to each other. Discharging is the same direction. It is also provided with the domestic drain line according to the position of this site, right? Which is very clear in this picture. Now, let us discuss according to use. So here the first term is the Nanhi trap. Here these are used to collect wash water from the floors, kitchens and bathrooms, which are generally made of cast irons. Removable and CI gratings is provided to prevent entry of solid matter into the drain, right? Again, the water seal prevent fall gases into the bathroom or kitchens. This is again very known to us, which is known as the Nanhi trap, right? Now, next is the gully trap, again, which are made of stoneware or of cast iron, which are provided at external face of wall. These are used for connecting house drain to the underground sewer lines, right? Even the water seal prevent fall gases into the house, where the CI cover is provided for cleaning. Here you can see a clear picture of this gully trap. Again, these are very important terms, or we can say the components for a proper drainage system one must need in someone's home, so a hygienic condition can be maintained. So that is all about gully trap. Now let us understand the next term, which is intercepting trap. So here these are provided at the junction of house sewer and a municipal sewer. These are used to prevent entry of fall gases of municipal sewer into the house drainage. It has an opening at the top called cleaning eye or rodding arm, having tight fitting plug for frequent cleaning. Here you can clearly see the concept of intercepting trap, right? So now you better understand the classification of traps according to shape as well as the use, right? Now let us understand the second component, which is pipes, right? Which are again a very important term. Now let us understand the first term, which is soil pipe. So generally a soil pipe through which liquid waste include human excreta flows, right? That is known as the soil pipe. Next term is the waste pipe. So here a waste pipe is a pipe which carries only liquid waste. It does not carry human excreta, right? The next term is known as the vent pipe. So it is pipe which is installed to provide flow of air or from a drainage system. It open at top and bottom to facilitate exit of fall gases, right? Which is very important. Now the next term is the rainwater pipe. So generally it is a pipe carries only rainwater, right? And the last term of pipe is the anti-siphonage pipe. So here it is a pipe which is installed in the house drainage plumbing system to preserve the water seal of traps through the proper ventilation, right? So this is all about different types of pipes. Now let us understand the next component, which is sanitary fittings, right? So here for sanitary fittings, I can say the first term, which is very important, which is known as the water closet. Then we will see the urinals, and which is followed by the wash basin and the sinks, right? And lastly, we will see the bathtubs. So let us understand first what is a water closet, which is generally known as the WC, right? So sanitary fittings in which human excreta is discharged or conveyed to septic tank or the underground sewer line is known as the water closet, as clearly shown in this picture, right? Now the water closet are of three types, in which the first one is the European type, the second one is the Indian type, and the last one is the Anglo-Indian type. These all three types are clearly seen in this picture, where you can identify the difference between these three, right? Now you can see the plan and the section view for all these three types, through which you can identify how the system works. And these three are different because the sitting arrangement are different for these three, right? So according to the sitting arrangement, their name are specified as European, Indian and Anglo-Indian, right? So that is all about the water closet. Now let us understand the urinals. So for urinals, I can say the system for collection and disposal of urine is known as the urinal, right? Even urinals are of two types, in which the first one is the bowl type and the second one is the slab type, right? Which is very clearly shown in these figures. So that is all about urinals. Now let us move to the next term, which is wash basin, which is very known to us. So here these are made of pottery or the porcelain. These are of flat back type or the angle back type. So they are also available in different colors and size, and it has an oval shaped bowl with an overflow slot at the top, right? Waste pipe with metallic strainer is provided at the bottom, right? So it is provided in kitchen, bathrooms or some suitable space for washing hands or the faces, right? So this is the concept of wash basin. Now let's move to the next topic, which is sink. So here I can say a sink is used in kitchen or laboratory, which is look like this. Now these all are generally made of glazed fire clay, stainless steel, metal porcelain or enameled pressed steel, right? The outlet pipe is provided with grating of brass or nickel may discharge over a flow trap or a non-heat trap, right? So this is the concept of sink. Now let us move to the next term, which is bath tubes. Now these all are generally made up of iron or steel coated with enamel or the enameled porcelain or the plastic material, right? Even it is provided with the outlet and the overflow pipes. Traps with proper water seal is used at the outlet, as you can see in this picture, right? So this is the concept of bath tubes. So these all are the sanitary fittings which are used as a component of house drainage system, right? So that is our second topic, where we have understand it in detail. Now let us understand the house drainage system layouts. So here you can see one layout is there where you have seen the different component is mentioned first, like bed, store, kitchen, dining, right? So these are the component of a residential building, while all the components are denoted as a short name and their full name is mentioned below, so that you can identify the arrangement as well as the importance of each term. Like IC means the inspection chamber, GT means the gully trap, SP means the soil pipe, WP is the waste pipe, SWVT means sewage collect plus vent pipe. Now you can see all these components are arranged in such a way so that a house will feel a very hygienic condition over there, right? Again, different terms like FAI, IMH, MH, drain pipes, right? Even this slope is also mentioned because it is very important when we deal with the water, we have to provide a natural gravity slope so that the need of pump can be removed, right? Even the drawing is drawn with some scale, so that is also mentioned over here. So this is a simple house drainage system layout, right? So that's all for this layout. Now let us move to the next topic, which is systems of plumbing. Now for the system of plumbing, we are going to understand first the single stack system, then the open pipe system, then the partially ventilated single stack system, and lastly the two pipe system, right? So let us begin with the single stack system. So here only single pipe act as soil pipe, waste pipe and ventilation pipe, which is clearly shown in this figure that one single pipe is there, right? This is poorly ventilated system. So it is simple system and easy to construct. But risk of water seal breaking in the trap is high because of induced siphonage, right? So this is the concept of single stack system. But the waste or the air of the waste pipe may be forced up due to back pressure, right? So this is the drawback. So this is all about single stack system. Now let us understand the one pipe system. So here for this I can say a separate vent pipe is provided in this system here, which is clearly shown, right? A separate pipeline is provided. Even this system is costly and difficult to construct, where ventilation is provided to sewage pipe and the soil pipes too. So it is a good option, right? Even arrangement of pipe work is difficult because a number of pipes are there. So this is all for the one pipe system. Now let us move to the next, which is partially ventilated single stack system. So here I can say only water closet traps are ventilated, right? Even the traps of bath, wash basin and kitchen are not joined with vent pipes. Even this is very economical system, I must say, where it is required to maintain water seal of 75 mm or more. It has a simple arrangement of pipe, right? So you can clearly see in this picture that how it works, right? So this is all for partially ventilated single stack system. Now let us move to the two pipe system. So here for two pipe system, I can say the water closet, bath traps, kitchen traps and the wash basin trap all are connected to vent pipes, right? So that is very clear to this picture, where the separate soil pipe and the waste pipes are provided. Even two vent pipes are provided for that. So that is why it is known as the two pipe system, right? Here 4 stacks in this system are there. So it is efficient system but costlier than the other system as the number of component and the pipes are increased over here, right? So this is the concept of two pipe system. So we have understand the system of plumbing in detail, right? So in today's lecture, we have discussed the house drainage system, the components as well as the system of plumbing, right? I hope you understand all these 3 terms in detail. See you soon in the next lecture. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel Civil Edu Next.